A lot of the statements from competitors that we're hearing lately, they come from a place of not understanding the difference between PrepU and their summative or predictive exams. One statement really wraps it all up. PrepU prepares, summative exams predict. So when a student prepares using PrepU, they're preparing to take the NCLEX exam from the first day of class all the way through, instead of just being able to predict how well they're going to perform. In order to demonstrate, let me give you an example. Meet Pete. Pete is a friend of mine. He's on my team at Lippincott, Williams, and Wilkins. And let's say that Pete has entered a competition where if he can pass the NCLEX exam, he can get $850,000. Now, Pete has never taken a nursing course, doesn't understand what it's like to be a nurse, what it takes to go through the classes, but he could take that summative exam at any point in time. He could carefully go through each question. He could focus on each one before he answers and really think through it thoroughly, turn in the exam, and the response would be that he would bomb the NCLEX exam and in fact probably do some irreparable damage to the computer in the lab where he takes the exam. With PrepU, however, Pete could begin studying, beginning with the fundamentals course and moving through the entire curriculum, and if he studied religiously using PrepU, followed the remediation through, made sense of the rationales, and then kept quizzing himself over and over again until he was at a point where he felt like he could take the NCLEX exam, he might take it and do pretty well. Now, of course, with a curriculum for nursing and with instructors who could train him and give him a hands-on experience, I have no doubt that Pete could do well and could become a nurse by taking the NCLEX and passing, or taking a summative exam, which would indicate to him that he would be able to take the NCLEX and pass. Again, summative exams predict and PrepU prepares. Incidentally, that $850,000 that Pete would win is the average lifetime value of a nursing degree. So this gets at the most basic reason why PrepU is so important and why it is taking the market by storm. It has grown in leaps and bounds. In fact, it is 500% in June over the entire previous year. So it's grown by more than 500% over the previous year in just 6 months.